Batman, the greatest superhero of all time. The coolest characters to ever grace the page and the screen. My glorious GOAT, Bruce Thomas Wayne. Today we're going to be talking about the Batman 2004, the year I was born and the year that the best Batman cartoon that ever aired dropped. This, along with Batman the Animated Series and the Adam West Batman show back in the 60s, are the reason I fell in love with the character of Batman. This show in particular is the biggest reason, because this show growing up was the coolest thing ever. And looking back on it, I had great taste. This show is amazing. Out of the three, this show was by far my favorite show. As a kid, this Batman and everyone he fought, everyone he teamed up with, were the coolest characters to me. Pretty much everyone got a cool redesign. They all looked a lot cooler. They all did a lot more that they didn't do in other iterations. And because of that, I simply fell in love with the show. All these characters are redesigned to look a lot cooler than they did their mainline iterations. And some say it was to sell toys. And if that's true, I know it worked on me because I wanted all the toys. I never got any, but you know, I still really wanted them.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
I think the coolest part about the show was that characters who typically couldn't box, who couldn't even match Batman physically in any type of way, were able to box all of a sudden. Like, you know, that show is crazy when you see the Penguin fighting with Batman physically along with his two Japanese kabuki for whatever reason. I don't know where he got those two from, but he had those two on standby at all times. If y'all played that Batman game back online, I don't even remember what year that was, bro. If you know what game I'm talking about, bro, you know those two kabuki, those. Oh my gosh, I remember as a kid I was stuck on that level for the longest time. I remember going back to it and feeling so victorious when I finally finished them.
What y'all know about this game, man? Yo, this brings back memories to it. Bro, no, this brings back memories, bro. I remember being a kid and trying to beat, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I was low-key trash. Okay, that nigga. Hey! Oh no, he got me. Beam, bing, 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 bing. Oh, now that's whoa. Yo, they're giving me work. Nah, I'm Batman, nigga. What y'all talking about? I'm Batman, bro. This big. This guy, bro. That's cheese. How do I dodge that? Yo, is there like is there a way? This game mixing. Goof. Yo, he predicted where I'd beat y'all. That was a cheese fight, but I packed him still. Yo, I lost some HP. I took some serious damage, but you know, we made it through the Penguin. Bro, but this game was really my childhood, bro. Bro, I feel bad for anyone who didn't like grow up and like had all those computer games to play, like those online computer games. No, I remember this. Yeah. We out. I'm Batman. We out. Yeah. The Kabuki girls. This is what I was telling you about the Kabukis, bro. Oh man, I'm actually scared of them, bro. Lava, right? Yep. Yo. No, I know y'all just saw what happened to me there. Bro, I read that ass, bro. The jump method is it's unbeatable. Jump kick. I know I found cheese. I found the cheese method. Nah, this game is so funny, bro. Yo, I found the cheese method. Full HP? I know where this is leading, bro. I need that full HP. Yeah. Cheese method. I remember that dumbass sound. Nah, I can't lie. I can't be risking fighting properly, bro. Oh no, she got me. Fight both of them, I'm pretty sure. Like, why she's jumping around? I don't like how she's jumping around, bro. Oh, nah, they're both spinning on me. Are we serious? Yo, one of them go down, please. One of them went down. Are we serious? Look what she's doing. Look what she's doing. I can't hit her. Please. I'm trying to get no death run. Please. I can't hit her. Oh my gosh. Come on, first try. Come on. Come on. That was first try. Bro. Oh, there's still more? Yo, why is he moving like that? Yo. I'm not lost, bro. I beat the Kabukis, and you know that was my main mission, so. Goof? Oh, he got me. I ain't gonna lie. Yo, Cobble bot, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that could have easily been a no-death run. I just had 2 minor inconveniences happen back to back. When I was celebrating too hard, I got packed up. The second one, I had to go do something real quick. But that was the Batman 2004, the Cobble bot caper, bro. If y'all played that game, bro, man.
To this day, I need to find out who's responsible for that Joker design.
Who are you? Joker.
I need to give them a huge handshake and ask them to keep cooking up, because this is genuinely one of my favorite designs for the Joker. He looks crazy. He looks like a clown.
Smear free. It's permaclown.
He moves funny, and he is quite literally everything the Joker is supposed to be. This dude deadass jumps around and moves acrobatic as hell, bro. The way he moves, you think he had a 10-day with the Flying Graysons. This dude moves different, bro. Speaking of the Flying Graysons, Dick Grayson wasn't actually introduced as Batman's first sidekick like he usually is in every other iteration. Batgirl actually was.
I hate vegetables.
And she was also moving different, bro. I'm telling you, everyone in this show could box. But the reason that Dick Grayson wasn't introduced in the show was actually because at the same time, Teen Titans was going on.
Teen Titans.
So Robin was doing his own thing, leading his own team, so he wasn't with Batman at the time. And if you know anything about Teen Titans, that Robin was dishing out punishment. Yes, while I know it is not confirmed, I'm running with it. You should run with it. Everyone should run with it. This Robin from Teen Titans is the same Robin that is in this show. It's not confirmed, but it might as well be a fact. They literally have 2004 Batman watching this Robin in the Teen Titans comic book from the show. Like, it's confirmed. I don't care. We especially know that they're the same character, because what other Batman is moving like this, bro? Who else would teach Robin these kind of moves? Who raised this guy with this level of aggression? Just look at the paws that he's putting on these niggas. Handing out 30-day hospital stays like they're Team Links, bro. Like, look at this nigga, bro. Look at what he just did. Look how high he jumped from. This nigga did a double knee drop from on high out the frame. He needs to be stopped. I'm telling you, he did not learn that shit from those acrobats, bro. He did not get that shit with his time in Haley Circus. This is straight from the GOAT, the Batman, 2004, and probably a skill that Batman picked up over in Tibet. Like, I know that's a finishing move that Batman taught him, and he said,
"Hey, use this carefully, young blood."
I know he said something like that. Like, this is the kind of thing that Arkham Batman only dreams of doing to thugs when they won't talk. Bro's use of weapons and beats is truly one of one. Teen Titans was also one of my favorite shows growing up, and again, it still holds up to this day. I think that shows that I truly had some taste as a kid, bro. All my shows that I was really loving back in the day, they still hold up today. Ben 10, Teen Titans, The Batman, Batman the Animated Series, Justice League Unlimited. All these shows are great shows today. There's a whole tangent that I'm going on right now. Kids shows today, be like those shows where anyone can watch them at any age still. Low key, there's some aspects of those shows that, you know, I ain't had no business watching as a kid.
Fastest man alive.
Which might explain why you can't get a date.
Yeah. Hey.
But with that being said, there's still fire shows, and I think that's what's missing on kids television today. I'm not even hating. I have a little brother. I see what he watches. He's 9 years old, okay? I see what he was watching growing up. It's cooked. It's grim for those little guys, bro. I can't lie. Going back on the topic, one thing I hate is how Teen Titans Go constantly clickbaited that these Teen Titans would return, bro.
Let's give everybody what they really want to see. Titans, go!
Really, nigga?
I remember they had a whole movie talking about we're gonna fight these Teen Titans. I never watched it. I did see clips of it. I did see clips of the Teen Titans, the original, and them. And I guess the whole purpose was just to clickbait and, hey, we're gonna go back to the Teen Titans, but they never did. They never did. Teen Titans Go continued. I don't know if it's still going on to this day, but that should hurt my soul a little bit, because that show was genuinely so good. Like, looking back on it, the fact that it still holds up 20 years later is insane. Same with this show right here. But with that that being said, I still think Teen Titans Go is overhated. It was actually pretty funny growing up. I'm not even gonna sit here and lie to you. Anyway, enough about Robin. I was just trying to paint a picture of how the Bat fam was moving in this show and in shows that were about them still. Truly one of them menaces. Gotham was safer with them niggas roaming the streets. Bro, this Batman was him. To the point where he fought Dracula. No, not just a random vampire. Not just a person who's calling yourself Dracula. The Count Dracula. He also fought Vampire Joker, but he fought Count Dracula himself. And these niggas were going aura for aura. You see this nigga Drac? He made sure that Batman seen his shadow casting over him. Nigga lined up perfectly with the moonlight to make sure that his shadow went right over top of Batman. He did some Batman shit to Batman. Like, you know this nigga Drac been at this shit for 1,000 years. This nigga has game that even puts Batman's to shame. That was a bar. This isn't game that you can get by simply watching a few TikTok videos, bro. Drac is that nigga. I ain't gonna lie, Drac was hockey giving my nigga work, bro. He was generally going aura for aura with Goat Men and winning until the sun came through in the low-key Mickey Mouse way, because it was bare dark before that. Like, it wasn't even no indications of the sun coming up, and all of a sudden the sun came up. Batman, this is low-key Mickey Mouse. But with that being said, Batman lived to see another day. But to paint this picture, you know the kind of person, the kind of nigga you gotta be to go aura for aura with the Batman and win?
Try as you may, you cannot outbat me.
You know the kind of person you gotta be to go aura for aura with the Batman, Bruce Wayne. And when this nigga Drac was different, but you know who came through? My GOAT, the Batman, came through and concocted a plan. Again, low-key Mickey, but he backed him up. He got him out of there. This guy Drac could fly. He had super speed, super smell. For low-key, his smelling might be ad. He had to smell very hard to smell the garlic. I feel like as a vampire, you should have that enhanced sense of smell. Like, he was smelling in order to smell the garlic on those batarangs. But Batman, a not so regular human being, was low-key boxing with his literal freaking nature. I ain't gonna bolt this video too much. I just wanted to showcase how cool this movie was, bro. And again, how different this Batman was moving. What other Batman is fighting with Count Dracula, bro? Name him. You can't. The other day, I was searching on TikTok. I was searching online. I was searching everywhere at that point. If anyone had made this Batman's Batmobile in real life, because to this day, it is one of my favorite Batmobiles. Especially as a kid, bro, it was my favorite Batmobile I had ever seen, and I really wanted to know if someone had made it in real life. Back then, the new Batman Adventures Batmobile was in second place for me, which I got far above Batman the Animated Series Batmobile, which is long as shit. That shit that looked like a day. I don't know who designed that, but it was not tough. I know a lot of people love that Batmobile. I don't understand why, because again, that shit was mad long. It looked like a day. The new Batman Adventures Batmobile, Lucius, I don't know who made that, but you cooked. The car from the Batman 2004, while I can agree and say it does not necessarily look like a Batmobile in the same capacity as other Batmobiles, it's still fire in my opinion. Again, I understand that a lot of it was to sell toys. I'm not slow, but it worked on me. It would low-key work on me today still because it's fire. But this car was so cool, and I was genuinely disheartened when I couldn't find anyone. And I'm telling you, I searched, bro. I searched and I couldn't find nobody who made this car in real life, which is why now is the part of the video where I'll ask you to sub up, leave a like, a comment, interact with this in any type of way. Hype it up. I know they dropped that on YouTube. Hype it up. Anything that you can support, because if no one else has built it, I'm trying to be the first person to build it. So I'm gonna build it with you with zero car building knowledge. We are going to build it together somehow, some way. I'm gonna watch a few more Matt Armstrong videos. I'm gonna cook up in the cauldron and get this video out for y'all, because that Batmobile is the coolest car I have seen, and I need to own one day. But with that being said, that's the Batman 2004, the most underrated Batman show, the best Batman show that you've never seen. I'm Jeffrey, just Jeffrey, most of the time Jeffrey, and let me know if you want a part 2. Alright, that's all for today. Thank you so much. Subscribe, like, comment, you know the gist. Alright, easy y'all.